Well, welcome in, Renegades. And today we have a special video because we have some interesting things happening on the internet computer. We're going to do an internet computer ICP review and then a price prediction. The consolidation that's happening in the market right now is absolutely exponential. This is what we want to see with a big move from, that $12 consolidation area, 13 resistance area, to now this $17 consolidation area, or we'd say 18 consolidation, 17 sorry, I have that backwards. 17 is consolidation, 18 as resistance. That's what I was trying to say in the first place. So today, we're just going to go over a couple of things. I want to show you real quick what Dominic Williams is talking about, AI on the internet computer.
Internet computer network. Some smart contracts now have a 400 gigabyte memory page limit. So the internet computer, smart contracts on the internet computer are a bundle of WebAssembly bytecode and persistent memory pages. And they run in parallel. And some of these smart contracts are now packing up to 400 gigabytes of persistent memory. So that provides enough memory, and there's already enough compute power to run AI. And we think the future of AI very generally, or the long tail of AI, where people run their own models, is probably one where AI runs smart contracts on blockchains. And today, that's already possible on the internet computer.
That is something that we have been hearing about for a long time. It's something that is going to change crypto as we know it. And the internet computer is absolutely leading the way in this technology right now. We're going to look at a few things today. We're going to look at our new game first. Let's just do that. Let me share my screen with you. Then we're going to go into some other stuff. But I want to show you the new upgrade to our game. Hey, man, stop it. Stop it. My cat's freaking out over there. He saw a bug, so now he's chirping at it. All right, let's do this. So I want to show you, this is our new motorcycle racing demo, and now you can connect your plug or your Stoic wallet with it. Sorry, I had to put the cat up real quick. He's freaking out over there. Yeah, so we have the integration with the wallets. I'm going to choose my plug wallet. Over here. And you will be able to see your Renegade balance over here. Right here, boom. So you can see the balance and everything, Renegade balance, and it'll be different depending on what, device that you're on, but you can play the demo. Wow, it is kind of lagging. Whoa! Okay. Well, I'm not sure what's going on with the demo. Let me talk to the developers and see what's going on. That's lagging really bad. That sucks. But we'll definitely get that fixed very soon. Check it out. You can try the demo. Let me know if it works good on yours or if it's just my network. I doubt it. But let's go into some stuff that we're going to talk about today. We're going to do a review on the internet computer. We're going to look and see what the internet computer has to offer. So as we know, it has multi-chain capabilities natively. It isn't as, okay, well, we need this other third-party company to come in, connect the blockchains together through their system, give them control. This will do it all through smart contracts without a third-party bridge. There's no bridge needed. Blockchain as a cloud. So ICP can do everything that a cloud provider can do. It can store data on the blockchain, which is very unique to the internet computer. So now, if we go and look at the ecosystem, I'm not sure how often they update it. It looks like they've updated quite a bit. 218 on here. I would like to see what they have going on with Ethereum, with the integrations, the multi-chain capabilities. Is it going to give me Ethereum only? Okay. Looks like all of these are Ethereum. Let's start down here. VaultBet. It is an online betting on the internet computer, hosted completely on-chain, built on the IC, whether it's sports, lottery, or arcade. Nice. Uniswap front end on the ICP. We talked about that before. You can submit your project here if you want. EVM on ICP, which is an Ethereum virtual machine demo built and hosted on the internet computer blockchain. There is a hidden gem in the demo. Ethereum Canister. It offers a secure and trustless way to access the Ethereum blockchain data within the ICP ecosystem. Pretty interesting. WENS Multi-Chain, a service to support sending of email, SMS, and push notifications, both mobile and web, via internet computer for IC, EVM. Currently supports Polygon. More to come. Liquidity front end on ICP. Liquidity is a decentralized borrowing protocol that allows users to draw interest-free loans against Ether used as collateral. Liquidity now has a fully decentralized, immutable front end hosted on the internet computer. Oicy wallet, we've talked about that, crafted on the internet computer. Oicy is a unique Ethereum wallet that operates directly within your browser. It's entirely on-chain and secured by chain key cryptography and internet identity. And an SDAP, of course. Bitfinity Wallet. Bitfinity Wallet is a multi-chain wallet built and open source by InfinitySwap. It is a browser extension that allows you to store and transfer your BTC, ICP, SNS1, now DKP, NFTs, and other tokens, as well as log into Internet Computer dApp with a single click. The InfinitySwap wallet also supports internet identity, the powerful authentication framework provided by the internet computer. Stoic Wallet, of course. Clever.io, it's a non-custodial mobile wallet. InfinitySwap, of course. Astro X, Sonic, Helix, IC Lighthouse Plug, and Bitfinity EVM. Funded, NFID, ICP Swap, and Discover. Okay, that's pretty cool. Let's see what else we got. DAOs. Games. I'm kind of interested in the game. Boom down game. Dragons. Emolad. Cosmic Crafts. Plethora. Yep. Basically the same ones that have been here for a while. Hopefully we can add Renegade to this. What is that? Auto Royale? Okay, yeah. Most of these things we've probably seen before. Scode Universe, IC Soccer World, Isotopic Game Store, a new open and cross-platform game store where games become ownable assets that can be traded, lent, resold, or otherwise repurposed. Find unlimited games that can be browsed, downloaded, and played on the Isotopic Game Store. Dragon Eyes, VaultBet, Zondex Unreal. Okay. Well, that's pretty cool. All right. Enterprise. I want to see what's going on in Enterprise. Okay, we got Bionic. Taurus, of course, a platform that offers banking-grade custody and everything needed for managing any digital asset. Aviat Labs. Stop worrying about system failures and slow performances. Our data center standby team is here to keep your nodes running at top speed with round-the-clock monitoring and troubleshooting, currently managing 70 nodes in 3 data centers. Faceless Project. Faceless provides a cross-platform private payment system based on human-readable identifiers in the IC ecosystem. It brings regulation-compliant financial services to users while still preserving users' privacy. Sama Network. With its original design, consensus, and business sharding separation, builds a highly secure and private distributed computational system. It provides data security and computational power for the World Wide Web without altering users' habits. DFlow, BPMN workflows on ICP. Automate interactions between organizations, build user forums, define scriptable decisions, schedule payments, and more. Okay, pretty cool, pretty cool, pretty cool. All right, now we're gonna get set up for the next part of our segments here. We're going to basically be a massive part of ICPCC 2024. This is something that I really wanted to be a part of in 2023. It was only an in-person event. This year it's going to be an in-person and a live stream that's going to last 9+ hours, however many hours it's going to last. And I'm going to be a part of it. I already made my video. I just have to edit and do the rest of that stuff, get it out. And things are looking pretty good. Now, we are all ready and excited for ICPCC, the ICP conference. It will be held the 10th of May. Follow ICPCC for information on that. And you can book your reservation at eventbrite.com. This is what I really need you guys to understand. And I'm going to put this in the chat. Hey, man. Yeah. Thank you, bro. Thank you for the super chat. Peace. Here, take that. I will answer this question. Don't worry. Don't worry. Don't worry. We'll get to that. But let's keep this going. I want to share a little video with you guys about ICPCC 2024. So let me get this out. Let's go.
Yeah.
You can register for that on Eventbrite, or well, you're gonna want to do that anyway. Even if you're gonna go to the meetup, you're gonna want to probably watch it on your phone too. I don't know, just in case you got to go to the bathroom or something. I'm sure there's gonna be like a big TV with all of it, but you might not be able to hear it, or if you have to go outside or do something else, you're gonna definitely want to have access. So schedule that now. Do that really quickly. So yeah, let's just talk a minute about the internet computer, because I want to review this crypto real quick, because I wouldn't say that I'm an expert in crypto, but I am a professional in crypto. I say by the next bull run, I'm going to be an expert. I don't lie and say, oh, I'm the best. No, but I'm very skilled in what I do. So I'm going to give you my opinion on the internet computer compared to other cryptos. And I'm not going to be bashing other cryptos. We're just going to give an honest review. I don't have a grant from Definity right now. I don't have any reason to say this except from my own judgment on the internet computer. I could be making videos on anything else right now. There's no obligation to the internet computer for me right now. But there is, because I love the community and I feel a personal obligation for some reason. Anyway, that's besides the point. But when you get into crypto, the very first thing you do is be like, what is this? What am I seeing here? Is this just a way for people to, buy things they shouldn't buy on the internet? You just kind of go into this research phase, right? Because you hear all these things. Oh, it's a bubble. Oh, it's for the black market only. People use it, for scams, whatever. You can say the same thing about the dollar bill. Every dollar bill has residue of one thing or another. But anyway, you do research. And so my big thing was, I want to find out what this stuff does. Why does it do this? And so I looked into Bitcoin and I was like, what the heck? How did I miss this? How did I not understand what this was. It isn't just some pretend money, like there's code in it. There is this intricate mining system. So I learned about Bitcoin. Then I'm like, okay, Bitcoin's good. Good judgment there on my behalf. So I was like, okay, I invested in Bitcoin. Then I choose Ethereum. Good. Then I choose a couple other cryptos, Cardano. I choose XLM. I choose, Bitcoin Cash. So my judgment is good. And I know a lot of these other blockchains. So I'm looking, my search continues as I find good crypto after good crypto. And there's like one or two things that I like about all these cryptos. Like I love the way that Bitcoin can store value and provide, a way to transact money. And then there's something about Ethereum that I like its way of communicating data from one point to another, and like the graph, it can index and query that data. And so like there's one or two things from each of these blockchains that I really resonate and love about those blockchains. And so that was my journey. It's like I could find one or two things about each of these different blockchains that I liked. And it was great. Like, it's like if you see a woman, you're like, hey, she has pretty eyes, and you're not really attracted to her, but you think she has really pretty eyes. You're like, hey, you have pretty eyes. Doesn't mean I want to date you, but you have pretty eyes. Like there's something about that, right? So I loved all those cryptos. They had pretty eyes. And so, but I was looking for the whole package. I was looking for personality. I was looking for, just everything in one, not just like pretty eyes, right? So I love a lot of cryptos, and there are cryptos that have like pretty eyes and like, whatever other feature you like. I'm not going to go into that. But so then I find, things like Cardano, and they start talking about smart contracts coming to Cardano. And this gets me really happy and excited because Cardano was one of my favorite cryptos back in the day. And I thought, oh man, Cardano is going to change the game with these smart contracts. I was like, yes, bro, I chose the right crypto with Cardano, but there was only a few things that I liked about it so far. And I was like, smart contracts adds, to what I like about Cardano. And so I chose Cardano as like, a pretty big crypto for me in 2021. It was one of my bigger bags. And it was one that I really, wanted to see succeed. And then the smart contracts came out and they didn't do what they promised. And so the search continued. And so this is why and Cardano is great. Don't get me wrong. Like if they can get their smart contract, like I'm still hoping for that. We're still waiting and hoping those smart contracts like really perform better and start, because I have no hate against Cardano at all. And so, excuse me, I'm still getting over my sickness, but it's just like just the mucus is leaving out. But anyway, so back to the Internet Computer review. I see the Internet Computer, and it's all about like everybody is talking about how much it pumped in the last bull market while it was happening. Afterwards, it was all about the dump. But while it was happening, it was all about the pump, and that's all you could hear everywhere, like all over crypto, everywhere was the Internet Computer. And so I didn't even look at it because the price was just insanely ridiculous, and I was just like, no. I'm staying away from that. Everybody's in it right now. I'm just going to wait and see what happens. And then, so I didn't even look at the technology or anything. I was just like, nope, not right now. I'm going to come back to that later. And then everything happened. It started to come down. But, I wanted it to. I wanted it to come, way down to those prices. And when it launched, that was another reason I didn't get involved, because it launched in May of 2021, the last 6 months of the bull market. Not doing it. Sorry, I'm not investing in the last 6 months of the bull market in a new project. That's very risky, and so I waited, and then the bull market was over. We started the bear market. I think it went down to $44. I'm like, now I'm doing my research. Now I'm going to see what this is, because it was everywhere in my feed. It bugged me every day. I didn't want to buy it when it was, crazy high up there during that time in the bull market, just not doing it. But what is this? And then I started reading about it, started learning about it. And honestly, at first I was a little impressed. Like, I'm going to be 100% honest with you right now. I told you I was going to give you the honest review. I didn't really find a whole lot that piqued my interest at first. But then I dug deeper in to see what they were doing. So it was all I saw at the beginning were games that had just demos, and there was like no actual game, because I was in early still, even though the price, went down fairly quickly, it was still pretty new technologically. And so I started looking into the capabilities, and I'm like, man, why is there only like shells of games? And then I realized, wow, they're just starting to build this. This is all brand new. That's why there's like only demos out right now. This is all about like getting developers in here to build the ecosystem up. And so these demos are basically the foundation of what is about to be laid. It's like, before you pour the concrete, you put the wood and the rebar in there and stuff to get ready to pour the concrete, so the concrete stays, and then you have your foundation. So that's exactly what was happening in those days. They were putting the rebar and the stuff to get ready to build the foundation, which they've now built through, CK Bitcoin, CK Ethereum, Chain Key, just so many different things going on. And I mean, I could go for days. I could actually list them all if you wanted me to, but those are the things, that, and then the Chain Key Bitcoin happening, all those different things. And I was like, wow, this blockchain takes the eyes from, Cardano. It takes the legs from, AVAX, the nice round booty from, Solana, whatever, and it combines them all together into like this perfect, smorgasbord of just beauty. And, it made it so where that, I had confidence that a blockchain could actually do more than it said it could do. Instead of, we can do all of this, but we're only doing this right here. We can do everything, but we're only doing this. And internet computers, like, we're doing this, and then it can do everything. So that's what I like about it, that they're concentrating on certain aspects of it. That's my honest crypto review on the internet computer without bashing these other cryptos. I think they all have great things to offer to integrate with the internet computer and upgrade their capabilities. Just straight up, though. All right. I think we can get to one more thing about this, and then we'll get to the super chat and other things. But I want to make this announcement, and I'm an idiot for not having it sooner. I'm sorry. Like, I apologize. I failed you as an influencer on this one. Why is this? Okay, there we go. I failed you, and I think it was Space 8. Maybe he's going to be on the channel here soon. Great guy. He might have told me about this. But we are already possibly going to have Chain Key Solana coming soon. Again, nice leg Solana, let's go, or a nice round booty, whatever. But CK Solana is coming, and so we get to add this nice round booty to ICP, right? So the Chain Key Solana is coming. iChain HQ is partnering with Dfinity, facilitated by ICP Hub Balkan. This collaboration introduces Galactic Bridge and Chain Key Solana, CK Sol, enabling asset transfer and interoperability between Solana and ICP. It's happening. It's happening. Let's see it. Let's go in and look at exactly what's happening. In a significant development for blockchain community, ICP Hub Balkan has played a crucial role in facilitating a new partnership between Internet Computer Protocol and Galactic Bridge. So Galactic Bridge is an ambitious project that aims to create a seamless link between Solana blockchain and the Internet Computer, allowing for easy transfer of Solana's native SOL token on the ICP network and vice versa. So this is going to be a bridge? Hold on. Wait, it's using the chain key. So I don't know with this bridge word. I don't like it. It's taboo. But technically it is a bridge, even if it's with smart contracts and not a third party. But that's just a bad thing because people, attribute that with hacks and stuff because of the third parties, not the chain key. So yeah. How does it work? The Galactic Bridge aims to seamlessly connect the Solana blockchain with the Internet Computer Protocol using the technology called Chain Key. The bridge will be minting CK Sol tokens, I think. For those who aren't familiar, Chain Key Solana will be a token created on the Internet Computer Protocol network that mirrors Solana's native token Sol in a similar way to how CKETH works. The primary goal of CK Sol and the project behind it is to build a bridge that allows traders and developers to seamlessly transfer their Sol tokens to the ICP network and then, if they choose, transfer them back to Solana. This bridge aims to serve various users within the crypto space, including developers, traders, and enthusiasts, by enabling them to easily move their assets into the ICP network. This capability is particularly appealing because it opens up new opportunities for leveraging the unique strengths of both ICP and Solana ecosystems. This is freaking fire. Ultimately, the Galactic Bridge team is dedicated to achieving full deployment on ICP, refining the user interface, executing comprehensive system tests, and preparing for public release. This ensures seamless and end-to-end functionality for users to mint and redeem CK Sol tokens efficiently. ICPL Balkan's involvement in this partnership underscores its mission to drive ICP blockchain adoption and innovation within the Balkan region and beyond. Sweet. All right, now let's get into what is going on with the price. We're sitting at about 200 million in volume. Excuse me one second here. Okay, sorry about that. Still a little stuffed up. Not gonna lie. All right, so we're looking at some nice volume here. Nice steady volume at over $200 million today. Let's see about the last 7 days. Yeah, nice steady amount of volume from about 170 to 200, 300 million. Ooh, and we failed to break out right here. That's crazy. We had some nice volume coming here. Nice, and yeah, that's crazy because we only had 100 mil over here and we have 200 mil. So it's getting harder to sustain these prices, but also it could be a lot of sell volume. There could be selling somehow, going on. But we are number 18. We have almost an $8 billion market cap. This is good. We were sitting at 6.5 for a long time. And now we're going to be sitting over 10 billion here very soon. Very soon. So let's go and look at the charts here. I'm actually in a long position myself. When I said don't leverage trade, don't leverage high leverage trade. I mean, you probably, if you're an experienced trader, do leverage trade and only use low leverage. But I mean, I'd personally, my advice is to stay away from it. But if you're going to leverage trade, use low leverage. So just be careful. Okay, this daily. I'm just going to go to the shorter time frames right now. We need to know exactly what's going on right this very second here. Okay. So before I get into my textbook TA. Okay, so we have buy side liquidity up here. Okay, this is buy side liquidity. Every time it dumped here, buy side. This is sell side liquidity. So we need to break above this sell side liquidity in order to turn bullish again. We are going to be under this EMA 25 at 16.99. So we're going to be testing that right now. I am also going to be looking at this 200. And we are below the 200. As you see here, buy side liquidity, sell side liquidity. Okay. They're trying to get it to go back above this EMA 200. So they're buying, trying to push it up, failed to do so. So it gets rejected. Now, this does look like the momentum has shifted. It does look like we're going to see some sort of a recovery here. But is it going to be a sustained recovery? We will have to see. If we stay above 1681, then we are going to remain bullish. If we close below this, we are going to be going down to these lower levels I'm looking at somewhere around 1668. If we drop down here, we are going to be moving here, testing that, and most likely continuing down. So I'll be watching this level, but what I think is going to happen is we're going to make a breakout of this level, come up and test this at about 1747. Because we just had this sharp decline. We went up to kind of test this. Let's see if it's the 100. Let's see what we got rejected off of here on the short term. Yeah, so we got knocked down off of the EMA 100 on the 15th. So we went up, tested it, got rejected. So this is going to be our resistance. It's going to be kind of trending downwards. So it's going to be a big pocket area of resistance right around this $17.08 level, all the way up to 1721. And we're so in the middle. It's so weird. Overbought here, oversold here, I mean, and we're not much further up than we were over here, you know? So it's, I mean, we're so much further up on the RSI, but not further up on the chart. So it does look like we're getting bearish momentum, like the bears are in control. That's what that means. They're able to spike down the price, you suppress it. It just means the bears are in control. It's not manipulation. It's just the way the market works. I'm learning a lot more about TA. I found a cool channel that is teaching me like some Forex patterns. You know, we could, yeah, this just looks really bad. I'm not going to lie to you. It looks like we're, unless we get, but ICP is crazy because it does things that don't make sense. We're just like jumping this line. We're hanging out, just kind of going on either side. And, you know, we get this rollover effect here, which is kind of what's happening now. And then a giant candle up. It's like a bear trap, you know, like they're trying to trap all the bears and then pump it up. And then the bulls get in control. And then the bears do a bull trap. You know, we're going up. Just kidding. Bears win. Bears are winning. Just kidding. Bulls win. It's like it's back and forth. It's just back and forth. And this is sell side liquidity right here. This is buy side liquidity up here. So things are definitely going back and forth, back and forth. But this is definitely a demand area. Like even, you know, even up to here, this is demand area, you know, all throughout this. So this whole section is looking pretty nice, actually. So this is all demand, even if it's buy side liquidity or sell side liquidity. There's people buying when they're selling too. So it just kind of goes back and forth. 1698, we are popping up right now. We're above this RSI. So, but we're below the EMA 100, and I really want to see this 200. Yeah, this is going to be such hard resistance, a 1754, with the EMA 100 and 200 being right around there. And we were just starting to get above this EMA 100 or 200 on the hour. Look at that. We got above, I mean, we just went below it. We've been above this, and we just got below it. So it's going to be very big resistance. That's what's going to happen. So we need to get above this. For the long term, we're gonna start getting a lot of resistance coming in with all these EMAs starting to push up now because of consolidation. But then we'll be able to move good to the upside again once we break them. So it's kind of a good thing that we reset. I really do think we're going to turn bullish in the short term, even, you know, up to at least the 1750 mark. But I do, you know, have a little bit of concern. You know, with the way that these EMAs are kind of, you know, going up over top of, you know, everything like that. But that's only on the hour. On the 4 hour, okay, let's get rid of everything here. The 4 hour, we have this EMA down here at 1560. Okay, that's a very nice support level. If we go down, we're not going below this EMA 200, in my opinion. We have not been below this except one time right here. Since this big, okay, well, this is the 4 hour. I mean, we've tested it, you know, a couple of times. Like right here, we tested it for a lot of 4 hours. That's probably a couple days, the 15th to the, yeah, a week. We tested it for 1 week underneath, and we've been consistently above. So I don't think, unless, you know, it's a very short jaunt underneath to like 15.15, because of, look at previous resistance and support. There wasn't that back here, right? This was an area where everything liked to touch a bunch. So there wasn't a whole lot that was keeping it from going under. It was kind of, you know, pulling it to that the whole time. So yeah, that looks pretty interesting. Now, as for these, we are getting, oh, this could be bad. Okay, we're getting lower peaks on these tops right here. Okay, lower peaks all around, make it a curve. And if we take this and actually, I don't know how to get that thing, but we draw, all right, hold on, let's get rid of all of it. And I'll try to give you all right, let's do this. And we did break down, but now we're back above it. This could be bad. Okay, really, that's all I need to do. And we could have a move down to 1377. That's definitely a possibility. With this, now I wouldn't, you know, put too much in that. I'd even say it'd probably be a little bit lower, but this does look a little bit bearish to me. So we'll see what happens on that one. Definitely we'll see. This is looking good on the 4 hour though. We were super over a bot right here, and we're starting to get oversold. So there could be a nice reversal happening because of the RSI. Now let's look at the hour RSI. Yeah, the hour looks like there could be, you know, a recovery. It's a little bit high for me, which is super weird. How, see how the line is this high over here at this price at 1785, and now we're up here at 1723 at the same level of the RSI. So the bears are in control right now, period. But will the bulls come in and take it over? Okay, the daily is cooling off very nicely. Okay, this is that big curve. Okay, it looks better on here. It didn't really look that great on that one. But if we get this, you know, and kind of like that boat, then we get this bolt right here to there, and then bring it on down. Okay, so maybe not quite as far. So actually right to that 15 level I was talking about, this makes more sense. 1464. And look at this resistance area, turn support that would bring us. So there is a big possibility. If we break this level, we are going down to about $15. I'm just saying that's what I'm seeing in the charts from the new stuff I've been learning. I don't know. So we'll see on that one. I hope not. Let's find some bullishness now. I want to find some kind of bullishness because this is BS. I want to be bullish. Double top, push down. Yep. I mean, everything is looking, but are we going to be recovering soon? EMA 200 on it. Let's just look at the 9 on the daily. Okay, we are below the EMA 9, and we're bearish. 1745. 1694. This is the first time since we dumped down to 1087 that we've been below this. If we fail to get back above this, I do see a move down to 1550 or right around that, 15 to 1450 area. That's just where I see a big possibility of it going. We are below this EMA 9. And every time we get below this EMA 9, we get a significant downtrend every time. So we need to get it back above it. We need to get back above 1745, or we are going to be going down further. That's all there is to that. That's my judgment call. That's my opinion on that. Pretty good opinion, though, I would say. Dang it. Where's the bullishness, man? I'm sorry, I was just looking for bullishness and I found more bearishness. And unfortunately, that's just the way it rocks sometimes. Now let's bust out an EMA 21. I don't know. 25, actually. I like that one better. Okay. There's good news. Good news. EMA 25 is at 1614. If we do break down, that could be an area that holds us up as support. It lets us, down for an even shorter period of time. So it catches is what that means most of the time. It catches as support. There I see support catches as support, breaks a little bit, so we want to see that catch as support. So it could go either way on this. We'll see. If it does go below 1640, then you can look at these next levels. So get those levels in mind. 1614, 1546, 1453, great buying opportunities. I hope it does go down. I hope it does, just for a quick buying opportunity. I hope it only wicks down real quick, though. Just quick. I guess we can look at the 15 again. I mean, it's going to be super weird and volatile right now. There could be, like a falling wedge happening right here, So we're really going to see need to see a breakout of about 1715, and then we could see a move possibly back up to this $18.20 area. But it is looking like a descending triangle here. Whoops. Descending triangle, which means a continuation pattern to the downside. Dang it, why? I found one bullish thing. One little bullish thing, because there is a falling wedge here too, I'm sure. Yeah, some kind of a falling wedge, or a descending broadening wedge. Yeah, I don't think there is a falling wedge there actually. I was hoping, but yeah, descending triangle. Dang it. Why you got to be so bearish, ICP? And it's getting rejected on the EMA 25 on the 15-minute chart. So yeah, I think let's answer this question now. He said, if ICP hits $250 to $300 this bull run, how much of a pullback do you think ICP will have? So what you have to understand with crypto is that bull markets create FOMO. FOMO creates money that wouldn't have came into the market any other way. And then once those people either lose money or take their profit, they move and they leave the market because they're not like degen hodlers like us. So it's going to happen fairly quickly within a year and a half to 2 years. I see if we do go to $250, $300, which I think we will, I believe that we are going to pull back to about that $50 area. If you do a 90% correction, you could find out too. We could look at that. Just multiplied, 250 times 90%. That's wait, hold up. Did I do that wrong? How did I do that wrong? Oh, that's nice. So 10%. Let's see. Sure, 10%. So yeah, about $25. $25 is where I think it could go back to. Now, if it goes to 300, maybe about $30. That would make sense. That the next bear market would go to $25, because that would be about 10% of the all-time high, which means it would retrace about 90%. So I think that's definitely possible. Oh, what is Pumpkin saying? Hey, motivational sub. How's it, Kitty? He's in the kennel right now because he was freaking out. What's up, David? How are you? My price prediction, pre-Bitcoin halving and after halving. I'm not going to give those because that isn't what I do. I love the question. I don't do that because that would just be pure speculation. I don't have any information to give you an educated guess on that. Like I don't have, all I can do is show you the TA. Now, if it was Bitcoin, I could probably give you a little bit better, but I think there's going to be a dump. That's what I can say. And I think these price targets are very valuable to watch. We might be seeing the dump right now, though, which is good because if this is the extent of the ICP dump, we're good. Careful, pumpkin. I think things are funny, but you can't say that on here. Please get rid of that comment that's right under your Bitcoin halving comment, or another mod do that, please. Like I'm all for fun and stuff. Like you come up with some funny stuff, I'll say it, but let's just be better than that. All right. Hey, El Chingon, man. I wasn't even sure if you were a real human being or not. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, I heard you speak on a Twitter space, man. And any of you guys that are my mods or on the channel a lot, you guys can come on the channel if you want. Like one time, I'm having Space Ape on here. I use my channel to really elevate other people in the community. So. Yeah, my TA is definitely growing now too because I'm watching this Forex trader that just has these patterns. Like I study patterns and I've never heard of most of the patterns that he shows. So I'm going to write them all down. I'm going to study them and then I'm going to find them in the charts for you guys. Cloud token to $1, win Doge 98 to $5. I almost was getting ready to ban some and I'm like, oh, they're shilling some crap token. Oh no, it's ICP tokens. We're okay. I started looking at ICP when the ICP IOUs on exchanges were like $8. IOUs, okay. Pre-launch date, maybe a month before launch. Oh, dang. See, that's crazy. How come that's what I hate about stuff like that is that, I only get these things after they launch and they're like $9 billion. I'm like, okay, well. I'm glad I got a whole bear market to get ICP. Everybody was like, no, stay away from it. I was like, yes, stay away from it so I can buy more at $3. And then you can come in the bull market. You'll come in when we all make money. Finally, no soul failed transactions with CK Soul. Was it you? Somebody told it was either Space Ape, El Chigon. Somebody told me about CK Soul. I can't remember. I do a million spaces. Oh, nice. Merlin. What's up, Merlin? He says ICP hodl and stakes since $3. Yes. Dang it. I'm so disappointed that other people aren't as smart as Merlin was. Or just didn't know. See, that's the thing. I'm not saying people are dumb at all. No way. I'm saying people didn't see ICP. Like that's the problem. There's a lot of things like CK Soul. How did I not see that for 3 weeks? That's my jam. That's what I do. So yeah, sometimes you just don't see it. And Renegade token to the moon. Let's go look at Renegade token. We can't talk about price or anything, but we could go look and see what it's doing. Why am I searching Renegade token? Okay, here we go. Oh man, tricked me here. I have like all these presets on there and I did the wrong one. Okay. Let me just log in over here real quick. Oh man, gotta do that again. I changed the page right when it was logging in and then, yeah. Okay. All right. Renegade to the moon, puppet. All right. Info. Swap. And hey, why is nothing happening here? All right, let's check out Renegade token. So you can just come right in here. We are listed on the, we are whitelisted over here, Renegade. Nice little volume, $130 in volume. Looks like it is discounted right now for sure. We've had some nice, consistent, support from the community. Things are looking good. There's a few different pools. Yeah, and people are just doing it big, and we're doing buybacks. We're burning. I think we've already burnt like 5 million. This is a token that goes towards our game demo that you showed. We're just gonna have to get that. I think it was probably my internet though, because it always works for me when I use it. So yeah, definitely check out that game. It is in the description below, or will be after this stream. I don't think I put the description yet, but I will. Yeah, so Renegade token. You can also get your Renegade bikes over here on Intrapot. The thing is, we are going to be making a music collection. I will be leaking a preview to that with an actual sound that we're going to be using. And you can just come over here and search ICP Renegades. As you see, floor price is 2.7, super discounted right now. 45 listings, 367.35 in volume. So yeah, and there's some really cool ones for 5. There's some rare ones over here, really, really rare. Let's see, for 5, like this one, this scooter with the gold helmet background, super rare. And I think there's one more. No, maybe that's the only one. I think the other one's sold. We might put one more up for 5 every month. Since it's April, we are going to put one more up. So get ready to see another one for 5 as well. But yeah, that's what we're doing. We built a game demo. We have a team that is going to build the rest of the game. We're seeking funding. You guys supporting ICP Renegades. If you're a Renegade holder, is very smart, because all of the proceeds, well, not all, a certain section, let's just say a certain section, most of the proceeds, because we do give 5% to charity, and then we have to pay our investors and the project. So like 80% or whatever goes towards liquidity for Renegade token, at least for right now. And we can take that money out of the liquidity pool. Okay, so I have a different liquidity pool for that. Let's make that very clear. The original liquidity pool from Renegade, 50% is burnt, and then I have that on my plug wallet with the other 50%. Then on my Stoic wallet, I have another pool that I use from these NFT sales to add liquidity, do buybacks and stuff like that. So let's make that clear. Those are 2 different pools. I don't touch the initial pool. That thing, we just add to that. But the other one we'll be able to add and take away, because it's a separate pool. It's not the actual pool. So yeah. So we have a plan to be able to utilize funds later for the game, provide liquidity. But for now, it's going to stay in there, and it might always stay in there if we don't have enough liquidity. Say we get like $1 million in liquidity, we can pull out like 50, 500 worth of liquidity from the separate pool for the NFTs, because that money is really for the game and stuff, but we're using it to support the Renegade project right now. So, and yeah, I think that's about all we're gonna have. Thank you guys. Let's see if there's any more questions before we Thorazine, my guy, what's up? HG Crypto, I haven't seen you in a while. Thank you for coming back. I appreciate you guys coming back. Smash up that like, and let's see if we can't get like 50 more returners to come, because that's what's going to boost my channel next. We got good engagement. We got a good amount of people. Now we just need returning viewers. So going to see a lot of blockchain congestion. Yeah, you're right. You remember the last bull run. Yep. Hacks, etc., but not ICP. I can't wait to see the narrative. That's a very good, interesting topic. I think we should discuss sometime on the channel in like a full video, because I think that can really get some people's eyes on ICP, because that blockchain congestion is what sent me away from Ethereum, looking for Cardano, looking for ICP, looking for these other cryptos, and Bitcoin too, especially, right? So, and 75% of Sol user transactions are failing, and it goes blacking out. So it will, and I don't like to go off of Solana, because we could say certain things about ICP too. So let's not go for jugulars. Let's just say ICP can add a certain layer of functionality to Solana that it doesn't already have, to make an already thriving community a better ecosystem for everybody. And that's the way that I'm going to project this ICP Solana. You guys can think of it however you want. You can voice your opinions, as long as they are not like derogatory. They'll stay on the chat. I might not read them, but they'll stay on the chat. 1377 sounds like a perfect opportunity to buy more. Okay. 1377 is pretty low from $22. That if you look at the pullback, that's a little bit too high. So if we do a pullback, let's just do that real quick. 22 to 13. I don't think that's another thing you have to really take into consideration when knowing where you're going to pull back is the percentage of the pullback, because we are starting to get into a bull market here. So we're not going to see big 90% pullbacks. So let's just go to this daily really quick and we can kind of get an idea of if we do pull back from the very top of where we just went, how far this is actually going to be if we do go to this 15, because we're already down a very significant amount. If you start, okay, right here. So 2104, I guess. So right now, we are 21% down. Now, if we were to go to 1340, okay, well, that is not too far off. That's 36% down. Now, I'm looking somewhere closer to about a 30% pullback. Okay, so maybe 30%, 1467. Exactly where. Okay, I love it when my TA comes together. But yeah, 13, it's possible we get a 36% over a 30, but we're going to be so oversold by that time on the daily, the weekly, the monthly, every single time frame. I don't think we're really going to go back down that far. I think more like probably a 20% correction is what we're going to see. And that is probably going to bring us right down here. Yeah, so 23% correction is what I see as maybe the most, because it's really going to come in line with this EMA, I believe, 225. EMA 25 on the daily. It is going to be like 23% from this very top. Now, it is possible it goes down, tests that EMA a little below, it goes down 1467 and then wicks back up. But yeah, I mean, very astute though. 13, it's possible. I don't think so, but it's possible. I'd have a buy order there just in case. But I don't think we're going to 13. I 1377. I mean, it's only 80 cents from 30%. So I mean, it's definitely possible, but I don't know. We have 1.5 million unlocking in April, but are they going to sell? This is the thing. If you buy at 3 cents, do you sell at $15 or $16? You become a millionaire. Or you wait 1 year and you become a billionaire. What do you do? If you take the millionaire money, you're going to be broke again in your life. That means you don't have any. That means the money that you get, you will just blow it. You'll blow the money. You won't use it to make more money. You won't use it to increase your life. You will buy Ferraris. You'll buy gold chains. You'll buy fancy dinners. You'll buy expensive airplanes. And you'll buy all of that stuff, and then you will be broke. So if they do that, go ahead. Go ahead. Dump the ICP on the market so that it can go up, and then you will buy it at the top again later. When you missed out, you'll be like, oh man, darn, I shouldn't have sold. Now I'm going to buy back. And then you buy back for more. That's okay. But yeah, there is a lot unlocking, and some of it's going to sell. So if we do the math though, how bad is this? 1.5 million ICP. We'll just see how much money this would be. Is this really going to hurt ICP that much? It might not seem as bad as it might not be as bad as it seems. So 1.5 million times, and what price are we at exactly right now? Whoops. Times 1688. Bro, that's only $25 million. $25 million is unlocking. That's it. 1.5 million. Yeah, that's nothing. You had me worried for a second. I'm like, man, they might be dumping on us. Who cares? Dump 25 million. It'll get bought up and like, just look at the volume for a second. If you guys are worried about $25 million, Oh my God. I can't believe you guys worried me for that. You're fired. No, I'm just kidding. Thank you. I appreciate it. But look, 25 million is not even how much percentage of that? Okay, so 12.5. That's like 11% of the 24-hour volume. That's it. 24 hours. 11% of the 24-hour volume. Okay, 10%. Well, I mean 9%, 9.5%, whatever. But yeah, so that's a big percent, not even a big percent of the 24-hour volume. That's not going to do anything to the price. I mean, long term, it might make the price go down like 15.50 or something, but that's it. Yeah, not worried about 1.5 million. Now, if you would have said there's like 150 million unlocking, then I'd be like, whoa, bro. Well, bro, that's a lot. But yeah, 1.5 million is only $25 million. Not really worried too much about that. Atomic wallet. We are going to get a big bounce. Okay. Well, I hope we do go down and bounce. Because remember last time I said if we go down and bounce, we're going to $20? Exactly as I said. Exactly. So whether we go up now, we could go to 24, or if we reset, we could go to 24, then 30. We go to 24, we're going to reset back down to the $18 area again for consolidation before we move up. If we consolidate now, we can move to 24, consolidate about 22, move to 30. So it all, either of those things can happen. I'm fine with it. A dump after Bitcoin having, okay. I think the pullbacks are going to start out the same. I think they're gonna lull people into a false sense of security, because if they change it right now, it's gonna like people are gonna be not want to get in the market. With Bitcoin going up, they don't want to discourage people yet. They want to wait before the big dump and then dump it on people. Then yeah. So I think whenever big money is involved, hold on. Like very risky to short-term trade. So IOUs, okay. I've never heard of an IOU in crypto. That's funny. But yeah, Martian, welcome in. I'm glad to have HD Crypto back though, and Martian, both you guys. Thank you. Yeah, Renegade link. And I want to say shout out to Amar and his project and his PAWT token. He is an investor in our company as well. Oh, motivational sub. He's a scalper, man. He scalp trades off the floor. He just snatches it up. Anytime it goes to 2.7, Amar, he is a savage. And that's a good thing. If you're from a different country in America, when you say you're a savage, you're meaning like you're badass, you're cool. That was fire. That was cool, man. So yeah, in another country it might mean like, because if you think of what savage actually means, like somebody, but so that's not what it means in America. The slang version. Okay, so I think we're gonna be done because I gotta call my friend. I'm gonna go have lunch with him. We haven't talked in years. We're planning a trip to the Grand Canyon or something. I don't know. Sometimes. So if I had 25 mil, I'd buy a nice car and blow a few bucks, but hodl the rest. If I had $25 million, first off, I would give $5 million away immediately to some good causes. I think, having $25 million is a little much for one person to need. So I would definitely give some away. I'd buy a car, like a Tesla, nice little car. I would buy a house for every one of my family members, that has been with me through hard times. And then I'd probably keep about 10 million to put back in I'd spend probably 10 million on myself and my family, 5 million on charity. And then I'd save about 10 million, to play around with investments, and probably put 5 million back into crypto, 5 million into other investments like my company. So, all right, guys, that being said, goodbye and good ICP. Bang!